Hello fellow detectorists, yes, I'm back out again. It's been a while, but we're back out. Now, it is the 14th of August. It's my usual Saturday. I'm here all day, and no, I'm not on permission number 3. I came out early this morning, and first of all went straight to permission number 3, but all the wheat fields still haven't been cut. So I've come to permission number 1, and the 3 fields here, decent sized fields, all had oilseed rape in them this year, and it's been harvested, as you can see behind me. So I'm going to give it a go here. It's been a while. It's been about a year and a half, something like that, since I've been to permission number 1. And this is the field which I call field 1. It's the one which I first sort of started on. And I detected on these fields here for about 5 or 6 years, 6 or 7 years, before I went on to permission number 3. Well, permission number 2, then immediately after that, permission number 3. So we'll see what we get here. The last 5 or 6 weeks has been up and down. I wasn't well for about 2 weeks, and then more recently I got pinged by the NHS track and trace app thing, and I had to go into isolation for 10 days. But that was all okay. But we're here now. Like I say, we're on permission number 1, so I had a good chat with the farmer when I first got here, because I hadn't seen him for a while, at a distance, obviously. But we'll see how we go in the rope. I did bring both my coils with me because I had plans of using the X35 11-inch and going over the top of the wheat stubble, but I'm using the white HF coil 9-inch, basically to get in between the oilseed rape stalks. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what we find. And as normal, you will see me at my first find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our first target, and it looks, at first I thought that was a little hammered coin, but it's just copper, I think, and I think it's just a little farmer's trade token. I can barely, just roughly see something on the surface there. It's very, very thin. Can't see anything on the other side. I think that's what that is. That's a little trader's token or farmer's token. But that's our first find. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, just had another find. It is another coin, quite a nice one actually. It is a short focus. It is a Georgia first, halfpenny, 1718. I did see the date on the back when I wet it a little while ago, but I can't believe that, because this area where I am now, I suppose I would call it field 1, and you can see the hole just here where I've just got this coin from, and just about 6 feet behind I had a George V halfpenny coin. I didn't bother filming that one, but this one I've scoured, absolutely scoured this area here, because it is one of my little hot spots for hammered coins. in the corner of this field here, and why haven't I picked up these 2 coins? I've been over and over and over this area here, going up and down when I had my gold max power, and I've been up it a couple of times with the orcs, but I suppose that's the difference. Maybe the orcs has picked these up and they didn't before, but I was getting hammered coins from here before, and I've just had these 2 halfpennies. So it's quite nice. I'm quite pleased I found that. That's a Georgia first. Halfpenny. Lovely. You can see the detail on there with Britannia on the back. Anyway, we will carry on. Bye for now. Now recently somebody asked me how I got 26.6 kilohertz on my settings on this white HF coil. Well, all I do, I mean, most of us know now, I suppose, but when you go to, at the moment I've got it on 14.4, but when you go to into your settings, you can go down. It is very sunny today, so I hope you can see this. Discrimination, sensitivity, and frequency. Now I've got it on 14.4. I can't see if you can. That's a bit better. I've got it on 14.4. Now you use the normal up, down, plus, minus buttons to change your frequency. If I press the plus, it goes up to 26.6, but that's because I've already set it to 26.6. Normally that would be on about 31.0, I believe, 30 or 31, and if you go up again, it goes up to the 54. They're the 3, I believe, the main factory settings. But if you want to go down to the 31, which that should be normally, you then press this button up here, and that will change the fine tune, change the frequency even more. So it will should go straight up to 29.6. It's difficult for me to see in the sun. 30.4, 31.3, 20, back to 26.6 again. Now I prefer, well, not prefer, I normally have it on 26.6, but going over this rape stubble, sometimes I go over the top of the stubble if it's short enough, sometimes I sort of go in between it, but to try and get a little bit more depth, I've gone lower in the frequency, and I've got it on 14.4, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of hours. But somebody did ask me how I fine-tuned the frequencies, and that's how you do it by pressing this button here. Anyway, we'll carry on. Now then folks, we've got ourselves another find here, and you can see where it's come from, and you can see it in the clod of dirt there. Now I don't know what it is, it might be something modern, but you can see it poking out here, so we'll take a closer look, see what this is. I think it's a buckle. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's nice. And like I said a little while ago, I've been over and over and over this field. So to get a buckle like that, that's lovely. That's great. Probably a shoe buckle, I should imagine. It's the right sort of size. Does look quite old. Sort of hand worked. That's brilliant. Anyway, let's carry on. This field keeps surprising me. I've been detecting on this field a good 6-7 years. The last couple of years, of course, I've been over at, well, year and a half, over at permission number 3. But to come back here, I suppose it was probably, yeah, about a year and a half ago, last time I was here. Lovely, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. I just had a find from down here. You can see where it's come from. Gave me quite a good signal. And yes, we've got a fragment of hammered coin, or a hammered coin fragment. Let me try and get you a closer shot. You can just see a bust there, a face with a crown on the top of his head. I'm guessing that this is a, I'll have a closer look when I'm at home, but I'm guessing it's a fragment from an Edward, either first, second or third. But this time, unfortunately, I think that is a breakage and not one that's been cut, like a cut half or anything like that. That is one which is broken. That's great. Very pleased. Still finding the hammered coins here on this, what I call field 1. That's brilliant. Lovely. Let's carry on. Now then, folks, I thought I would try a live dig on this one because it is such a good signal I'm getting. It's giving me 85, so you know what usually happens. It's probably a bit of aluminium or a bit of lead. $85 still. So we'll give it a go and we'll see what this is. Still in the hole. Well, it's out. What's it going to be? looks like a coin. Yeah, definitely a coin, but what sort? Looks like another George. And judging by the shape of it, I would say this is probably another early one. I'll just give it a bit of water and we'll see. Yeah, there we go. But unfortunately I can't see much on this one. But just judging by the shape of it and the general sort of feel of it, if you know what I mean, I would say that's another early one. At least Georgia second or Georgia first. Again, another halfpenny. Anyway, we'll carry on. I thought that was a good signal. It was giving me 85. Right, we'll see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. We just had another nice find here. Now, I don't think it's the first time I've had one of these off of permission number 1. I think I've had a couple before, quite a long time ago, and they were quite small ones. But I do believe I've gone and found a Roman coin, or what's left of one anyway. You can't see a lot on it. I'm getting vague impressions up here on the top left. It would have been, I think this is quite an early one as well. Would have been quite big, and it's quite thick. So that's lovely. That's brilliant. Finding Roman stuff or items on permission number 1 is quite rare for me. I'd have had, like I said, a long time ago, a couple of small, I believe, Roman coins, and I did have the Roman fibula, but that was about it. It's about all I found Roman wise here. But that's great. Now I know from permission number 3 that I'm pretty sure this is what's left of a Roman coin. That's brilliant. Let's carry on. Now I thought I would do a little recap, just a reminder on what I settled on my settings for today with the white 9-inch HF coil. As you can see, I've got it on coin deep. I've got it on 14.4 kilohertz, 14.4. The iron volume is on. I always have that on. Reactivity is 3. I try to cut down the too much interference if possible. Discrimination is 5.0. Sensitivity, I've got it on 95. And back to frequency again. And that's what I've been using. The finds that you've seen on this video all come to those settings. Where I could get close to the ground between the stalks, the stubble, I did, and where I couldn't, I literally went over the top. And I've been doing a mixture of that all day. And what I found today came on those settings. I just thought I'd go over that again, just in case anybody asks or whatever. Hopefully next time I come out, whether it's permission number 1 or permission number 3 or permission number 2, some more of the crops hopefully would have been cut. Anyway, I'll say bye for now, and hopefully see you all again next week.